Fair to say that the game plan was at least in hopes of keeping Marcus from having to run too much?
It is fair to say that. Yes. I think anytime you have a quote unquote limitation of any kind, you're going to game plan for it. If you're not a great cover corner, you're going to get some help for the corner. But I thought he played really well, threw the ball away a couple times, which is something that I was trying to hammer to him, from improvement standpoint. He's always a guy that's going to go down with the ship almost and trying to make a play. And I think the couple of decisions he made to throw it away, and he was fighting himself on the one that kind of slipped out of his hand. But again, we'll take that guy every day, every minute. We'll go to battle with him anytime.
Question.
All right.
Right here in the middle. Hold on, wait for the microphone, please. Here you go.
Marcus Mariota's up now to over 350 pass attempts without an interception. How much can be said just about there not being even a tip drill where a receiver just sort of lost the ball, and the things that the whole team is doing as a unit to keep that streak going?
It's unbelievable. I mean, I almost want him to throw it one just to start a game, just lob it up to the free safety, because it's one of those. It's just bizarre. I mean, it's inexplicable that there were a couple tip balls last week and a couple tip balls this week that for whatever reason have found the turf, and it's phenomenal. And again, that's an 11-man deal. The stuff that we did in the passing game, better this week was because we were running a little bit better routes, a little bit sharper cuts. We were catching the ball for the most part, and he threw it away a couple times when he should have. And so yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. So,
Aaron?
Coach, back here. To your right, rear. It appeared that Utah did a lot of they put a lot of emphasis on keeping Marcus from running. They had an end or a linebacker out there on the zone read, the inside read or inside zone read. So is that the reason why he didn't run, or could he have run if the guy would have crashed down?
Well, he ran a couple times. That was, I think, part of their plan, and then part of our plan maybe just button heads of how that played out. They're in general, they're a team that does that. They kind of sit the end is kind of a technique that people talk about, that they try to keep it. The strength of their defense is obviously their interior, and then number one, how big is that dude, by the way? But they're very talented up front and did a great job with their plan.
But if there's an obvious hole there, he is well enough to take off and run. Correct?
Am I under oath, or I don't understand that? I mean,
everyone keeps talking about it all week. It's driving me nuts. Can the man run if he has to?
Next question. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Right behind you, Kevin.
Rushing attack started off a little bit slow, then you guys got going later in the second half. What changed throughout the ball game in the second half to get the rushing attack going, and how impressive was Byron Marshall today? Yeah,
Byron had some big, kind of runs after contact yards. Yeah, we were not very good from an execution standpoint. Part of that, again, you've got to tip your cap to their front. They're really good. They moved just how kind of their menu of zone blitzes and pressures that we thought were coming came, and we've got to coach our X block in their O a little bit better.
Mark, were you prepared for Scholes, or did you kind of not know what to expect with him with replacing at the end there?
Well, there's there's a little bit of film on him. He played quite a bit against, who was it, SC? I think he played a lot in that game, and we had seen the tape on him. Obviously, we didn't know that was going to happen until I don't think anybody else did, which was like late last night. But I thought he did. He played really well under the circumstances, and we had to try to force him to win the game, and our guys executed a little bit better.
In the back, Warren.
Mark, Utah beats Stanford. Ducks have a tough time with Stanford.
Is that called the transitive property for A, right? Is it A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C?
Yeah, okay.
So now we're undefeated again.
Exactly. I'm done.
Like your style.
What's the drastic difference between those two teams?
Human beings. There's every week everybody wants to come out, and our guys have put themselves in the position of, if we don't win 92-0, and every guy on our team has whatever he's supposed, DeAnthony should have 150 yards, and Marcus should throw for 400 yards, and this guy should have 200 yards rushing, and that guy should have 200. If that doesn't happen oh my gosh, the world's going to come to an end. These are all humans, and I'm a human, and I'll make a million mistakes, and we have guys that make mistakes. You know, it's somewhere in between. I don't know what the greatest thing in the history of the world, and us having to blow up the program because we lost one game. And the reality of those two poles is somewhere. That was a dumb answer.
Way in the back, hiding behind the camera.
Can you talk about the team's resiliency and its ability to answer after Utah scored?
Yeah, I thought our guys. Again, I love this team. These guys are tough dudes, physically and mentally. And the big score, not only before halftime, but then in the second half to the kickoff return was huge. There was a little momentum. Can't say about anything, but I thought we had them stopped on that first drive of the second half. And our guys kept battling. They didn't blink, and our leaders led and kept playing.
How much of the rushing attack being slow, I guess, in the beginning is maybe tied to the limitations or circumstances that exist right now?
67%. I don't know. I mean, it's part of that is a game plan deal. Part of that is Utah. Utah's a good football team. Those guys have played a lot of people tough, and for whatever reason, the record isn't where I'm sure they want it or what you would anticipate from a team with that much resolve and that much talent.